This. I will first start with our breath, so we find our rhythm. What we're gonna do is we breathe in into our chest, we lift our chest, and we breathe out. We let our head hang forward, we drive our shoulder blades apart, and feel the stretch. And again, we breathe in and breathe out. We breathe in and we breathe out. And we find our rhythm. We breathe in and we breathe out. One more time, we breathe in and we breathe out. We move our shoulders back and forth. There we go. Try to let your shoulders down. You just move forwards and backwards. You push your shoulders still down. So if you tuck your shoulders in, it's not that what you want to do. It doesn't stretch the way you want it to stretch. There we go. Exactly. Exactly. So. Now you can join into the lotus position in the front of your mat. There we go. So what we're gonna do now is we grab our knees. We do the same again. We breathe in into our chest. Chest goes up. We push with our hands. We use the force of our hands, and then we breathe out. We lean back and we stretch our shoulder blades apart. Breathe out, and we breathe in and pull ourselves back again. And breathe out. And we breathe in and we breathe out. One more time, we breathe in and we breathe out. Now we come to center. Both hands, you come back. You use it at your pillar, so you can lift a little bit of your weight. Not too much, just to elevate the weight of your hips. So what we're gonna do is we are going to shift side by side and twist our spine by moving forward each shoulder. So our spine is twisting, and the other side. And you breathe in while you come back to the middle, and you breathe out on each side. So you have the maximum of your stretch. Breathe in and breathe out. Work with your shoulders, not only your head, so your upper body, your chest and your shoulders look side to side. And breathe out. And you come to center, you come forward. There we go. Now you can choose to be either on lotus position or having your feet together, how you want. And we breathe in. We have our hands in front of us. Now, we breathe in and we breathe out while we are driving our hands forward. You don't need to challenge yourselves to extreme, just how much you can feel the stretch and stay in that position. So you breathe in and breathe out and stay in a position. You stay there in the new position and breathe in there and breathe out, and see if you can relax a little bit more. And you breathe in and you breathe out. Relax more. Breathe in and breathe out a little bit more. And you breathe in a position and you breathe out. And you come back. There we go. There we go. So now we are going to be on all fours. And we go through the cat and cow position. So we breathe in, we go into the cat position, we push our back up, and crunch our abs and breathe out. So you feel it in your abs. And we breathe in, opposite, our spine goes down. We arch our back. We breathe in, you can feel it in your abs to stretch. And we breathe out while we go into cat position and push. And breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, for the next one, I would prefer to be sideways for you guys because we will have a wider stance with our hips, with our knees, so you don't get into the concrete with your knees. What we're gonna do is we open up our hips, our knees, there we go, and go into child position. So we have it in front and lean back, there we go, to have a exercise that is a hip opener, where all the stress is always staying, especially when we are working in an office. There we go. Breathe in and breathe out deeply. And you can come back. There we go, there we go. You can come back, stay up on the back side of your mat. There we go. Now we are again getting into our rhythm. We breathe in, circle our arms. We breathe out, let ourselves hang down. Legs are straight. We breathe in, touch our shins, back is straight. We breathe out, get to the front, into our downward dog position. Important here is to build a line with your back and your arms, and you stretch each leg. Don't focus too much on straight legs, focus more on building a line with your arms and your back. Be in line. There we go. There we go. And now we breathe in and dive into our scorpion position. Push ourselves up. Toes are untucked, so we have the stretch on the whole leg. And we push with our shoulders. There we go. We breathe in deeply. And you feel the stretch. You breathe out, you breathe in, you tuck your toes in, you breathe out and push yourselves back into the downward dog position. Build the line with your arms in your spine and stretch, stretch, and stretch. And now right foot comes front. One big step with the right foot. There we go. You can lift yourselves up. Now we have the stretch on our back hip. You arch your back and you breathe in. And you breathe out. And you stay. Breathe in. You breathe out. Breathe in and we breathe out. We get our both hands together inside of our knee. There we go. Our free arm goes up. We twist our upper body and we feel again the hip opener. Look sideways. There we go. you touch the sky? Do you watch the sky? And you come back. Big step back, downward dog. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And now a big step with the left foot. Find your balance, find your center, and you feel the stretch of your left foot. And you breathe in and breathe out. You breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. You come back again inside of your knee. Your free arm goes up. You twist your upper body. Your chest looks to the side. You grab the sky. You watch the sky. You breathe in. You breathe out. You breathe in. And you breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. And you breathe out. And you come back. Big step back. Downward dog. One line with the arms and the spine, and you even notice now that your stretching on your legs gets easier and easier comparing to the first time you tried it. There we go. Yeah. Now you can walk back towards your feet. Let your upper body hang down. Let your neck totally be relaxed, so your head hangs down like a rag doll. And you can go side by side, and with your upper body still having your head totally relaxed. Your neck doesn't have the pressure anymore to hold your head. You can let go for some seconds. So, and you come back to center. Now we roll our spine disc by disc until we reach again our standing position. Slowly, slowly, disc by disc. There we go. Back on your mat, on the back sides. Then we have a big step with our right foot. There we go. Back foot look to the side. Our hips facing the side as well, not forward, so we feel the hips stretching. Upper body straight, arms go up. There we go. We breathe in deeply, and while we breathe out, we shift our body only by using our knee forward. We don't lean with our upper body, we don't lean with our torso back or forth, it stays neutral. And we breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out. Our front palm looks up and we lean back, breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, stretch the sides of our torso and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out, come back. There we go, you can come back and you get a big step back. We change our sides. There we go. One more time. Hips look to the side, not to the front. knee still looks forward, hands are out, and we breathe in and we shift. And we breathe in the position and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. And breathe out. Now the front palm looks up. And we breathe in, lean back, watch the sky, reach the sky, or the tent. And breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe out. And you come back. Now our front foot look to the side as well. There we go. Our hands, our palms touch each other. We don't lock, we just touch. So we have the force of our rotator cuffs. And we lean forward, we stretch our legs while we're still pushing our hands up and behind together. So you feel it in your shoulders, in your chest as well. And you breathe in, you'll stretch side by side as well your hips. You can switch and shift. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Your hands come down to the mat. We are walking towards our left foot. And stretch. And walking towards our right foot. And stretch. And back and forth. Go. There we go. And come to the middle. Move your spine up. So. Now I will face you guys since it's a wider stance. You can stay like this or you can also change. Now we stay in a position and we imagine an energy ball. Our left elbow, our right elbow is the upper elbow in the first time. There we go. We follow with our movement. We follow back and forth with our body, our upper elbow. So we follow our upper elbow, twist our spine, change levels, and go to the other side. Twist, change. Breathe in while you come to the middle. Breathe out while you twist until you have the maximum of your twist. Change levels and try to be as fluid as possible with your movement in coordination together with your breath. You breathe in and out on the side. There you go. Stay in low squat position, so your lower body is working constantly. Beautiful. Great. Go. Now you come to center. Your arms go down. Second. Up, up. There we go. Now we breathe in and we have our arms down. We breathe in. And while we breathe out, we get into squat position. We tilt our back forward and lift our arms up as possible, high as possible. Breathe out. Squat down as possible and breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. One more time, we breathe in and we breathe out. Force your shoulders. And now we breathe in and we breathe out and stay in this position and hold that position while we keep breathing. And your breath. Come back slowly. There we go. And you face me. We stay on the mat. You can sit down. There we go. Now we have the following one. Our legs get used to what's coming, so we go one by one first with straight legs. While we do that, we go slowly back with our upper body, so we have like a balanced position, balanced base. Now your feet are together on the ground, and we lean back. There are two variations, so you can shift and swap if you feel like it's going to be too hard. So one is this is the easier part, the easier one, with bended knees, or you have straight legs. And while you find yourself which one you prefer, you go in a position. There you go, and then you let go and balance. You still breathe. Don't hold your breath. Let your body work. Breathe deeply. There you go. And you can go slowly, you can go down. Lie on your mat. There we go. We go to our last exercise. You can lie down. Your head touches the floor, the mat. There you go. This last stretch is basically if you have a tight neck from the office work or whatever. What I want you to do is keep your head straight, normal. There we go. And you keep your head on the mat. You don't lift your head. You just tuck your chins in so that you stretch your spine. So you tuck and you let go again. You tuck your chins in and you let go. See? There you go. Few of you might hear some noises of tissue that's getting released, gets movement. There you go. Great. Tuck it in and leave it go. Tuck it in and leave it go. There you go. Tuck it in and leave it go. There you go. Tuck it in and let it go. Keep on going, tuck it in. There you go. Your shoulders stay relaxed, only your neck is stretching and letting go. There we go. Great. Feel relaxed. Keep your eyes closed, you just listen. You don't need to tuck your toes, tuck your chins anymore. Now we are entering the final part of some moments of meditation. You just keep your eyes closed, and the first and easiest way to get into meditative state is by listening. And by listening I mean not by actively trying to make sense of everything we hear. You don't try to put names on what you hear. You don't judge sounds. There is no proper or improper sound. It's just noise that you let your eardrums play for you and fade away. In other words, let your ears hear whatever they want to hear. And be a big observant of just what's happening. And let it go. There is the sound of my voice. There is the sound of water. There is the sound of nature. And you're simply just being aware of it and observe what you hear. Which leads us to the next thing, that our brain cannot help but judge sounds, put names on sounds, make sense of sounds. And this is the next part, that noise becomes thought. And now we are trying to also observe only our thoughts. So don't force to not think about something or think about something particularly. Try to just observe and let everything come and go. Because if you want to force some relaxation into your mind, it's going to have the same effect like flattening water with your bare hands. It just goes and disturbs more with more waves. And while you do this and listening to my voice, what I'm saying, I want you also to just listen to my voice and don't try to make any sense of what you're hearing, because your brain will take care of that automatically. So we become now a big observant of our surroundings, of our sound, the outer world and the inner world, which is our thoughts, which puts us in a place that we are just taking part of what's happening around us, to us, without us having any effect on it, any control over it. Some of you might realize that this idea of observing and not taking part puts in a place of how less power we actually have over our body and our surroundings. The most important part is now you being aware of your breath. It keeps going naturally without you even trying or focusing on it. And you realize while you're relaxed, your breath becomes more powerful and way deeper. Especially your breathing out will become more deeper, since breathing out is the signal for our body to relax. And the funny thing about breath, it's what shows us, it's a symbol of that the voluntary and the involuntary are arbitrary in our lives. You can say, I am breathing, since you can stop it and force it and slow it down. But when we let go, it just keeps going on. Unlike our heart and our brain, which are working constantly without any control of us. And unlike our actions like walking or talking, which are just taking place if we are actually trying and deciding to do it.